chocolate chips, brown sugar, cocoa powder. I know, right? Sounds like the ingredients for a new kind of cookie. But that's just a small sample of what I've been called because of my skin. Good morning, parents, my mentors, and my fellow mates. I am Purvansh Chandak and I am 13 years old. During my childhood, my skin tone was quite fair. The kind of fair that makes aunties say, "Oh, Gora bacha." Plot twist, I fell in love with sports. Clearly, no points for guessing. Football, cricket, swimming, exposed to the scorching heat. Tournaments held under the relentless heat of 40 degrees Celsius. I went from looking like a snow globe to a suntan champion in the past 2 years. And that's when the comments started. अरे तेरे को क्या हुआ? तू कितना गोरा था पहले. बाहर खेलना बंद कर दे वरना और काला हो जाएगा. Welcome to the world of colors, where your skin tone becomes a public discussion, where beauty has a shade chart, and somehow your worth depends between ivory and espresso. This world has a name for what I went through. It is called colorism. Colorism is when people are treated differently, even within the same community, just because of their skin tone. Now you all might be thinking, come on, maybe it's just a joke. But here's the thing about joke. If everyone's laughing except the person in the middle, it's not comedy. It's just a bad reality show where the joke's on you. Now it is all around us. In ads, in movies, or some of my fellow mates at school. Let's take the very known ad of Fair and Lovely. Their old ads were basically like this. ये फेयर एंड लवली के एड में यामी गौतम क्यों लेते हैं? यामी गौतम कब काली थी? This is the reality of what ads try to show us. Okay, I want you all to picture this. Last year, me and my cousin were getting ready for a wedding. The house was buzzing. Aunties yelling, children playing around, and some people having emotional breakdowns. And to top it all off, the playlist kept switching between Karan Aujla songs and bhajans. Like we couldn't decide if it was a dance-off or a war. And in this chaos, I emerged from my room, wearing something yellow. I was glowing, okay? And I have got the vibe, the drama, the outfit. And just as I strike a mini pose in the hallway mirror, boom! My aunt hits me with the line, I was not ready. She says, wide-eyed, "Arey beta, don't wear yellow. Maybe try something lighter." Like she has diagnosed me with color crisis. Wear soft blues or white. Ah yes, because the goal of this wedding is not the love and union of the family. It's about a vanilla ice cream wrapped in tissue paper. It's like a rule book which society hands to you. A rule book saying how to not look like yourself in 10 easy steps. But here's the important part. I never believed it. I never let those ideas get to me. I kept playing outside, embracing the sun. Sure, I would look at my old baby photos and say, I was pretty fair back then. But this trait never dictated who I am. And I am proud of that. Colorism is a trick, a lie. It tells us that being fair equals being better. It tells us that being fair equals being better. And we all have been falling for it for way too long. So what can we do? Let's rewrite the rules. Let's unlearn what we have been taught. We speak about it just like we are doing it right now. We talk when someone makes a joke that is disrespectful. And if you have ever made a joke on someone's skin tone or stayed silent when someone else did, it's never too late to learn or to speak up. Colorism doesn't end when big people talk about it in conferences or write about it in books. It ends when we, teens, adults, all of us, talk about it when someone makes a joke that is disrespectful. And to those who are still stuck on skin tone, it's 2025 people. If we can send a spaceship to Mars by right now, we should have robots doing our daily chores and not judging people on how much melanin they have got. Let's remind ourselves, you're bright, you're bold, you're more. Let's stop trying to lighten ourselves. Let's lighten up the world instead. And here's the important part. I am my smile, my thoughts, my penalty kicks, my dreams. And so are you.